Love it or hate it, Samsung is still the top dog of the Android world, which means that their flagships are mostly the best, most ultimate Android phones money can buy. The Galaxy S21 Ultra is that maxed out ultimate flagship phone for 2021. I'm Rohan from TechieTechTech and I would love to discuss the Galaxy S21 Ultra with you after using it for 6 months. Here we go. When I first set my eyes on the Galaxy S21 Ultra, I just fell in love with the design. After a long time was I seeing a smartphone design that was truly unique and distinguishable from a large sea of glass slabs. That feeling still remains 6 months later. The Galaxy S21 Ultra is very much another glass and metal sandwich, but the refinement and the attention to detail are next level. From the texture on this matte back glass to the integration of the camera module to the frame of the phone, I think that the Galaxy S21 Ultra is hands down the best designed, best looking and best feeling phone that I've ever used. Even though I am usually not a fan of curved glass, I think Samsung does it right with only very subtle curves on the front and back glass panels. This brings the same premium look and feel but mitigates problems like glare or accidental touches. The only tiny thing that I would change on my beautiful silver S21 Ultra would be to get a matte aluminium edge instead of the glossy shiny one. But all in all, the design of this phone is definitely one of my favorite things about it. Another one of my favorite things about the Galaxy S21 Ultra is the display. Now, I wouldn't exactly be saying something new when I tell you that Samsung makes the best smartphone displays in the entire industry. They've been doing it for years now and they even supply panels to a lot of their competition like Apple and OnePlus. Well, when the top display maker makes a top smartphone, what can you expect from that display? The Galaxy S21 Ultra packs a large 6.8-inch display with a QHD Plus resolution and a 120Hz refresh rate, both of which can now be used together. In real life, this translates to a larger than life panel with gorgeous, vibrant colors and crispy looking details. This is the phone to get if you watch a lot of photos or movies on your phone. This is the phone to get if you want your graphic heavy games to look gorgeous. Seriously, the Galaxy S21 Ultra is the undisputed industry leader when it comes to smartphone displays. Where there might be some disputes though is the performance section. See, Samsung has had a long history of controversy with regards to their processors. A little lesson in history. Samsung phones come in two flavors. Some regions like North America get Snapdragon CPUs which are basically the industry standard, while other regions like Asia get Samsung's in-house Exynos CPUs. Now recently and especially with the Galaxy S20 last year, there was a noticeable lack of performance with the Exynos Galaxy S20 when you compare it to the Snapdragon version. This naturally led to some uproar and many upset fans. Well, I'm happy to report that Samsung has done well this year. I've been using the Exynos S21 Ultra and it has been flawless. There's no lack of performance in day-to-day stuff and even intense gaming. For a user like me, never once has the S21 Ultra felt like it was struggling. To be honest with you, I used a Snapdragon 888 OnePlus 9 Pro and a OnePlus 9 recently and that overheated significantly more than my Exynos S21 Ultra. It is that good this year. And it is complemented by Samsung's OneUI. Now OneUI is one of my favorite skins on Android right now, even though there's a lot to love and hate. For starters, I love how stable it is, how reliable it is, and how the experience is mostly smooth with elegant animations. It also helps that Samsung has the best track record in delivering software updates after Google Pixel. However, there are a few significant negatives. The software can feel heavy and bloated if you're moving from something lighter like Oxygen OS or even stock Android. The humongous number of preloaded Samsung apps does not help its case. In addition, even though they work well, the large number of features and options can get overwhelming for people who just want a phone that works. Also, the fact that Samsung shows ads on the system apps on the most expensive flagship is another disgusting factor. But regardless of all that, OneUI is undeniably one of the best Android skins you can get on a phone today. Moving on, let's talk about the Galaxy S21's cameras. When it first launched, the Galaxy S21 Ultra sported an incredible camera setup with large sensors. As mentioned in our full camera review back then, the overall picture and video quality is one of the best you could get on any Android or basically any smartphone you can buy in the market today. And I can confidently say that the statement still holds true 6 months after that initial review. What makes it even better is that Samsung has been consistently improving and adding new features to the entire camera experience with regular software updates. If I were to sum up my camera experience with the Galaxy S21 Ultra, I'll just say that this phone has always been a reliable companion for me, where I can always trust that the output, once I click that shutter button, will always come out looking beautiful. I also want to take a moment to talk about the battery life. This phone has the best battery life I have used in an Android phone in years. No, seriously, it might not have the fastest charging, but the endurance itself is just far ahead of the competition. I am talking a comfortable 6 to even 7 hours of screen on time or 1.5 to 2 days of medium usage on a single 100% charge. Now, battery life is undoubtedly one of my favorite things about this phone. What's not one of my favorite things though is this new fad that Samsung has taken up after Apple. I'm talking about the one where no power adapters are included in the box. Samsung phones have always had this Swiss knife kind of image in my head, and the bare bones box contents of the S21 Ultra are especially disappointing in this case. And now for a few quick highlights before we sign off. The ultrasonic fingerprint sensor is nearly perfect, works without turning a display on, it's fast, it's reliable, and it's placed perfectly. The call quality is next level with great clarity and great signal holding capacity, which is definitely a level above competition like the OnePlus 9 Pro and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. The stereo speakers and haptics are excellent, though I must confess that they are not as good as the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And now for the conclusion. See, when I think ultimate Android, I honestly think about foldables. There's no doubt that foldable smartphones are going to be huge in the future. However, there's also no denying that glass and metal slabs that we use today are not going anywhere. The Galaxy S21 Ultra is, in my opinion, the most refined and complete form of the slab-shaped smartphone. It is honestly the closest thing I've ever used to a perfect smartphone, and I have no hesitation recommending it to all kinds of users. I hope you liked this video guys, and if you did, please like it, share it and subscribe to our channel. Comment your views on the Galaxy S21 Ultra down below. This has been Rohan from TechieTechTech, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.